Most women over 40 think dry skin, dullness, and fine lines just mean getting older. But there are 7 specific skin changes that are actually telling you something about what's happening underneath the surface. And most people treat the symptom while completely missing the cause. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what your skin is trying to tell you and what actually helps. Here's the thing, nobody tells you. Skin doesn't just age, it changes because of specific measurable shifts happening inside your body. Collagen production slows, oil glands change, cell turnover slows down, and hormone levels shift. Most skincare advice treats every wrinkle or dry patch the same way. Slap on more moisturizer, buy a fancier serum. But different signs mean different things, and matching the right response to the right sign is what actually makes a difference. This isn't about chasing a flawless look, it's about understanding your skin so you can care for it with confidence instead of guesswork. 1. Persistent dullness. Your skin looks tired even when you're not. Why it happens? Cell turnover slows with age, so dead skin cells sit on the surface longer instead of shedding naturally. Example: you notice makeup doesn't sit as smoothly as it used to, no matter the brand. Action step: gentle exfoliation 2 to 3 times a week. A mild chemical exfoliant like lactic acid is usually easier on mature skin than harsh scrubs. But dullness isn't the biggest clue your skin gives you. This next one shows up before most people even notice it. 2. Slower healing skin. A small cut or blemish that used to heal in days now takes over a week. Why it matters? This reflects slower collagen synthesis and reduced circulation, both natural parts of aging skin. Example: a small scrape from gardening lingers far longer than it did a decade ago. Action step: support healing with adequate protein intake and staying consistently hydrated. Both directly affect how quickly skin repairs itself. 3. Increased sensitivity 240 to 325. Products you've used for years suddenly cause redness or irritation. Why it happens? The skin barrier, its natural protective layer, thins with age, letting irritants in more easily. Example: a cleanser that never bothered you now leaves your face tight and red. Action step: simplify your routine. Fewer active ingredients, more barrier supporting basics like ceramides. Most people never consider this next one, but it's often the first real sign of change. 4. Loss of firmness. Along the jawline, skin that used to bounce back now sits looser, especially along the jaw and neck. Why it matters? Collagen and elastin production drop noticeably starting in your 40s. This is structural, not just surface level. Example: photos from certain angles look different than they did 5 years ago. Action step: look for skincare with retinoids or peptides, proven to support collagen, and always paired with daily SPF, since sun exposure accelerates this loss. 5. Uneven tone and sunspots, brown or discolored patches, often on the cheeks and forehead. Why it happens? Decades of cumulative sun exposure show up later in life as pigment irregularities. Example: spots that seem to appear overnight are usually years of sun damage becoming visible. Action step: daily broad spectrum SPF is the single most effective thing you can do, more impactful than almost any treatment product. 6. Persistent dryness that won't improve. No matter how much moisturizer you apply, skin still feels tight. Why it matters? Oil gland activity naturally decreases with age, meaning your skin needs different support than it did in your 20s or 30s. Example: a moisturizer that worked for years suddenly isn't enough. Action step: look for humectants like hyaluronic acid layered under a richer moisturizer to lock in hydration. But this last one is the one most women overlook completely. 7. Skin that looks flat in photos. Not wrinkled, just less contoured. A loss of natural highlights and shadows on the face. Why it happens? This relates to fat pad loss beneath the skin. A structural change distinct from surface wrinkles. Example: your face looks different in photos even though your skincare routine hasn't changed. Action step: this one is less about products and more about facial exercises, gentle massage techniques, and for some women, talking with a dermatologist about options if it bothers you. There's no single fix, and that's okay. Your skin isn't just aging randomly, it's responding to specific, understandable changes: slower collagen production, a thinning barrier, less oil, sun damage adding up over time. None of these seven signs mean something is wrong with you. They mean your skin needs a slightly different kind of care than it used to, and now you know exactly what that looks like. Small, consistent habits, daily SPF, a simpler routine, supporting your skin barrier, matter far more than any single expensive product. If this helped you understand your skin a little better, hit like so more women in this stage of life can find it. Subscribe if you want more honest, practical videos on healthy aging, no gimmicks, no unrealistic promises. And in the comments, tell me, which of these seven signs did you notice first? I read every comment and I'd love to know